What's up, world? What's up, YouTube? It's been a long time. Y'all haven't seen me in a minute, but your boy Cardi is still out here, man. Don't lose faith on me, man. For all y'all that have subscribed to my channel, thank you once again for being a loyal subscriber and being down with me, bro. So, yeah, I haven't made a video for a while. Not really for any particular reason other than there really is nothing to report, or there hasn't been anything to report much on in Colombia over, I would say, the end of March into April, other than a couple current events I'm sure you guys have heard about, such as the riots and the death of Timothy Reed, an American from Georgia. But yeah, other than, those kind of sad items and stuff, it really, we've been on strict lockdown in Colombia for a while now. So I don't remember when it started, but it seems like for the last 2 months or so, we had been on some type of lockdown. So, and when I say lockdown, I mean where on the weekends they close everything down. So this past weekend was the first weekend where things were open on the weekend. So I was able to go out to a restaurant on the weekend. Even though everything closed at 10 o'clock, it was still nice to be able to go out, have a few beers with some friends. I haven't seen them forever. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. We're easing our way back into freedom, and we're starting out with 10 o'clock curfews now. Hopefully, maybe next weekend they might go at 12 midnight, and then after that they'll probably just say no curfew. Who knows? Well, that's what I'm hoping for. That's kind of how they did it before, sometime last year. So it's an interesting situation right now in Colombia. I think we still have a lot of hospitals that are overloaded with COVID patients and stuff. Lots of cases. However, I'll say, man, y'all people in the States need to send us some vaccines. I keep hearing about vaccines that are expiring, vaccines that people, they have too many vaccines in some countries such as America, the United States, probably Canada too. But out here, there's tons of people that want to take the vaccine, like literally, and they have none, or they have very few. They're going out to, certain people, people in government, people in medical fields and stuff like that. So I personally know about 3 people that are flying to the States just to get a vaccine. So that to me is insane, that people have to do that. It's kind of sad and unfortunate, but that's kind of what happens when America, is such a wealthy country. We get that stuff first. Colombia, they come second, third, fourth, fifth, way down the line when it comes to those types of things. So it is what it is, man. So right now we're still dealing with curfews, but it's definitely not as bad as it was in April. April was my birthday month. So I had 2 straight birthdays just completely locked down, where I couldn't even go out to a restaurant for my birthday at night, at least. So that sucks, man. Be real with y'all. I'm sure a lot of people were just pissed at the pandemic and what all the good times that they haven't been able to have, celebrating birthdays, celebrating little stuff, Mother's Days, or spend time with grandma, or stuff like that. We just haven't been able to do, and I just feel like I missed out on so much over the last year and a half, which is quite disappointing. And to be very, very honest, I'm ready for this to be over, man. I'm really ready for us to be in a post-COVID state, and I kind of feel those vibes in America right now. I keep hearing that they're having people not having to wear masks in certain stores like Walmart, Target. They're also not wearing masks at baseball games, sporting events anymore. So I was watching the Astros the other day, and people had their masks off like all over the stadium. The stadium wasn't filled yet, but it was pretty packed, and everyone was not wearing a mask. So that just lets me know, things are moving in the right direction. Probably because America's got plenty of vaccines to go around. So hopefully we get some of that going out here. And by the way, I know I'm wearing a Texans shirt. I'm a Texans fan, and it is rough, man. It's rough. I don't agree with anything that the Houston Texans have done pretty much since they started their franchise. It's just the fact that they're from my city, you know what I mean? So, shout out to Deshaun Watson too. I hope that situation is improving. But yeah, man, I know I got a rep for H-Town, and I'm just disappointed in a lot of what the Houston Texans have done, especially that DeAndre Hopkins trade, the way they treat Deshaun Watson, and just a lot of the stuff they've done in the past, even before that. So that's my squad. I stay down, but man, we gotta do better. Anyway. Many people have left Colombia. I've noticed a lot of YouTubers, it seem like, have left. I know my friend David took off, went to Mexico, but a lot of people that come here a lot haven't been coming. So probably because they know it's been locked down. So it is what it is. That's good. I'm happy for all the people that are moving on to new places and everything. But me, I still feel like I have a decent amount of time to spend in Colombia. I'm really getting a great sense of the culture. I'm really starting to make a lot of friends from Colombia and stuff, and I just want to continue that momentum. So I don't have plans on leaving Colombia anytime soon. I will be here for the rest of 2021 unless something crazy happens. So I've been working on a few things while we've done these strict quarantine / lockdown deals. I basically have been doing a lot of courses like on Coursera. I did a Jira course. It's like a project management kind of thing. So just trying to add some more stripes to my resume, and just stay sharp and keep learning new things, because when we're on these lockdowns super strict, it's really, really hard to keep your mind in a creative state unless you're doing something that is new and challenging to your mind. So I try to do that. I've been consistently in the gym, getting it in pretty good. And I mean, when I can, because of course, when they do these lockdowns, the gyms are closed on the weekends, which is just incredible. I don't know, it's just bad for mental health for people, I feel like, but it is what it is. What I'm planning, coming up next, I am planning a couple trips. I'm not gonna say where to. There are definitely things in the works. I am planning on buying a motorcycle. I really want to buy a motorcycle. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Right now, I've been, money's rather tight right now because the stock market's doing bad. Crypto has definitely saved me. But yeah, I was in some margin calls on my Fidelity account, but I have not sold a single stock. So I'm just holding, man. I got those diamond hands. And these are the times where we buy more. So when I've been putting as much money as I can into the stocks, just because I know all this bad, where the market is right now, it's such a bad place, is going to turn around and just shoot right back up, especially once we get more post-COVID signs, if you will. So I'm very excited about all my holdings right now, because I feel like over the last 3 months or so, I've been buying stuff at basement bargain prices, bro. So I'm excited to see like a year from now what the returns are looking like. But for right now, I haven't been keeping a whole bunch of just cash on hand, because I've been doing that, paying my bills, all the same stuff, so I'm trying to just put a little change aside for a motorcycle right now, because I'm sick of taking taxis out here. I've probably taken a million taxis And it's not wrong with texting, it's just getting in someone's car, calling them, waiting on them, dealing with the ones that have fast meters, or dealing with the guys that want to go in the wrong direction just so they could charge you more. Just stuff like that really pisses me off. So I definitely argued with a few cabbies here over stuff like that. And really, it's usually only going to amount to a few dollars. But when you live here, you start to, I think, like a Colombian in that sense. Like, I don't care. It's more about the principle, bro. You're not about to jank me for a couple dollars, like on some slick shit. Like, you know, I'm not cool with that. So yeah. Yeah, so that's coming soon. If and when I am able to purchase a motorcycle, I will definitely do a lot of videos on that. And I just want to ride around Colombia on a motorcycle, man, and just kind of have that Che Guevara experience. If you guys never heard of I think Che Guevara rode a motorcycle from like maybe somewhere in South America all the way up to America or to Mexico. I forget exactly where. Somebody that's familiar with the Che Guevara story and everything, let me know where he rode his motorcycle from. But I'm just drawing a blank right now. But I thought that was just an incredible story about that guy, Che Guevara, who was killed in Bolivia, by the way. He was one of the leaders of the Cuban Revolution. So. And the reason I think Che Guevara is cool because I've been to Cuba, and you know, obviously him and Fidel were highly celebrated in Cuba, and they have like tons of propaganda all over Cuba for these guys, and it's just interesting when you look into the Cuban history and everything. And I'm not so convinced that those guys were horrible people as they kind of teach it in American history. I really think that Fidel and Che really wanted to do a lot of good stuff for those Cuban people that were getting abused at the time. So of course it doesn't really read that way. You hear more about like Fidel Castro and Che killing people, death squads, and you know, killing people that were against the Cuban Revolution and everything. But you know, you gotta take it with a grain of salt, man. I think you guys gotta think, like, you know, look at the intentions of what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to liberate their people, and unfortunately it turned out bad for the people because of the U.S. embargoes and restrictions that we put in place to kind of hurt them and make them an example for, you know, not what happens when you don't do what America wants you to do. But anyway, current restrictions right now, if you're coming to Colombia, you're looking at a 10 o'clock curfew. Yeah, on the weekends. And then, you know, so I mean, most of the clubs will be open until 10 o'clock, which is weird. I don't know how you turn down at 10 o'clock after, like, you just started to get lit at 10 o'clock, low key. So, you know, it was weird, like, leaving the restaurant last weekend at 10 o'clock. But it is what it is. I'm happy to be able to go out. There's still rioting a little bit in certain places. I think there's a riot for the indigenous people of Colombia that's going on this week, but it's not related to the reform riots that were going on for the last month about, you know, the tax system and everything. So that whole riot situation is cooling out, and yeah, for all my people that's still in Colombia, shout out to you guys. And shout out to all the people that spent time in Colombia and left, you know, respect. I'm still here, I'll be here. Y'all stay tuned, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuned into my channel, showing me love. Yeah, man, you can follow me on Instagram at Kari.HQ. You should subscribe to my channel for sure. Hit that notification bell because I'm gonna be posting more stuff coming soon now that we can move around more. And get in the comments, man. Let's get the discussion going, and I got some real cool stuff coming out. I actually been talking to this new chick that I'm really digging, so maybe you'll get to see her at some point. We'll see. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.